Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson. Joined, welcome back to the show from the Anthony Cumia Show, and a fair one. It's Dave Landau.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Good, man. How about you?
Just going through burner accounts, thinking how cool it would be just to fucking put yourself over from a fake account.
Of course. Listening to sad dad songs.
Oh, dude, this is just what we do here, dude. We think about how to raise our feelings about ourselves.
It really is a bonfire.
It really is, dude. I'm going to wear a nice, comfortable sweater next time you're on, just to really show you. Always barefoot, too, you know, like a real, just the feet in the sand.
Nice, dirty feet for a campfire.
Yeah. You really are. You're becoming a Woody Harrelson type, Dan.
Yeah. I would be honored to be that.
Just flowy pants. You're going to play congas and shit.
Dude, if I ended up just always smiling the way Woody Harrelson smiles all the time, I'm down with that.
Your microphone's made of hemp? Yeah, his money's the thing.
Money, that's the smile. Woody Harrelson without the money is just angry?
Yeah, I think so. His dad was a serial killer. Well, I think
his dad was an assassin.
An assassin is what it was, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it depends on what side you want to call it. You could call it a serial killer. I like to think of it as an assassin.
I prefer hitman assassin. It's a little more stellar.
Yeah, because that's like if you want to ruin it. If someone's like, oh, your dad was a hitman, it's like, technically he was a serial killer. And like, shut up, he did it for money.
Yeah, it wasn't... He didn't sell out.
Yeah, he wasn't just fucking...
He did.
He wasn't doing it for the trophies like a weirdo. He was doing it for the fucking money.
He had a family to feed.
Yeah, I had to take acting lessons. It's weird that a hired killer paid for Billy Hoyle's acting lessons.
It is amazing that Oliver Stone gave Woody Harrelson the natural-born killer's role because of his dad. It's like, your dad's a killer, so you might know about that.
Is that why he gave him that role?
Drive through a desert. Yeah, it is, yeah.
I didn't realize that. I didn't know that he was like, here, dude.
That's why he embraced the role, dude. He summoned him.
He's like, get in the family business.
Hey, Dan, can I tell you and Dave something funny that I never thought of in my life until it was just offered to me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody on... Instagram sent me a DM with it says rowing. I want to travel with you and be your personal trainer. Love your shows. Long live Big J. And it's this girl who is in pretty fucking good shape, but I don't know if I could be trained by somebody that even in the good shape as she's in, I could still definitely beat her in a fight. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because she's probably cut.
She's in good shape, dude. She looks like strong.
That's what I mean. She's cut. She's cut up. She's like in shape. She's
in shape.
She wants to train you in rowing? Did I hear that right?
It does sound like a lot of her thing is rowing as I explore this now.
Oh, she's going to try to drown you.
And she looks like she don't... No, we're not rowing in the water, Dan. Rowing machines.
Well, Jay, if she's going to get you to join that crew team you're going after, you're going to have to get in the water eventually.
She's going to get me into the skulls, but traveling... I almost just want the balls to go around and tell people, like, this is my trainer. She travels with me.
She shows me how to work one machine.
Oh, dude, it's pretty cool.
My back muscles yells. Yeah, she yells while I row.
Oh, dude, the thought of her coming into a funny bone green room saying that the food wasn't good, you know? She's like, you can't eat any of this. And you're like...
Not a fan of the Bernie mac and cheese.
She goes, I know there's 3 types of cheese, but you can't. Sorry, he might be a king of comedy, but that's a king of cholesterol.
It's like, well, here's what I do. I order the fried shrimp, and then I take off the fried.
Yeah. She goes, I respect that, but in the business we call that a Steve Harvey, and we're going to need you to have all...
What if I said a trainer just got me jacked? I'm just on the road. I'm just coming back just fucking shredded.
Dude, 4% like, body fat Jay would be obnoxious.
Oh, he's a nightmare.
Have you been trying to get cut?
No.
Yeah,
not so she just offered you this.
Yeah. So I got to find out what the deal is. Am I responsible for her expenses? Hell no.
Dude, if you got to pick up flight and lodging for your trainer.
If this is part of her personal journey and she wants to film it for a documentary she's making, by all means, get there, get your own hotel room, and then get me fucking shredded. And my first order of operations is I'm going to fight Christine.
She should allow you, she should give you guarantees.
Well, how can you do that?
Well, what's she going to travel with?
Well,
make her guarantee my body?
Like a professional. I think she should have some level of guarantee.
Guarantee my body?
Yeah, she's got to
guarantee at least weight.
something.
Yeah, she's got to show that she's doing something.
At least rowing progress.
I mean, making a guarantee, guaranteeing that you're going to lose weight is an easy guarantee. I mean, like if you do
that, or you can row from England to France. You can do the.
What if you swim a channel like Jackson with the piano?
Oh, I want to know if your swimming improves, if your rowing improves. What are water sports like for you? Can you do water polo?
I believe that if once I got into it, I could get into it. The problem is getting into it. Do you know what I mean? That's always a thing. Like, is
getting out of it. I feel like people who do rowing don't leave. It's like that's what you do.
Yeah, you wake up really early where there's fog to go rowing.
Yeah.
Dan, once again, I think you've got too much of this rowing happening in the water, where it's a rowing machine, man. I see no images of this girl, and no videos of this girl or pictures of her, I should say, on Instagram are anything of her anywhere near aquatics activities in general. It's
well,
just
Jay,
a rowing
don't
machine.
talk about it. Be about it, okay? And
is this
as a
her?
shirt,
But
as
dude,
a shirt says,
it might be her. It says she's like a world champion of something.
I just remember
Mr.
something
Ripley.
or other.
Could just be
I just remember a famous shirt that once said, "Rowing is life, the rest is just details."
It also said Harvard on it.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me see.
Practically speaking.
She's an ACC champion. She's an ACC champion in swimming and All-American in swimming, Dan. So I take it back. She does do things in water, but not this.
What's the point?
But not this. This is all a rowing machine.
Jay, say what you will. You toss a paddle at that lady, and I bet she's giving you a counted, powerful stroke.
Yeah, she's really more of an aquatic person. This just happens to be the dry activity she does.
Yeah, this is her drying out.
Yeah,
This is
all
her
right,
trying to
Dad.
get on the hard land.
You know, I'm really looking at it. The more I'm going through it, I'm starting to think this girl's involved in some actual water rowing, and I may have jumped on you a little early. I'm on edge. I'm getting ready to travel this weekend. I'm a little nervous.
Well,
But,
Jay, I accept your
Where are
apology.
you rowing to?
Dave got it immediately. He knows where you're off to. You're sneaking away for rowing practice.
I am. I'm gonna go I'm gonna hit the Colorado River, fucking haul ass.
You're a closeted rower.
You're starting with rapids.
Yeah,
Dude, what if we found out
jumping right
Jay's
in.
burner account was all about rowing?
just one man whitewater kayaking.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you bouncing around, watching the back
Just
come
myself,
up, and you do
dude,
the cool.
Yeah.
There's just a camper that's just along the Colorado River, and they go, dude, I think I saw Jay Oakerson kayaking.
Dude, and he was owning that fucking river.
Or it's like the river's edge or the river wild, and you're just taking out families.
Oh yeah, man! Just like a family of fours just trying to have fun on a boat, and you're just shooting down in your kayak.
I'm taking the falls, dude. I'm taking the falls this year.
That seems like something you do after you've made it a substantial amount of money, like retirement money. Then you get into kayak.
Yeah,
Bucket
really-
list. Bucket list, yeah.
It's Richard Branson shit.
Exactly.
It is.
I'm taking the falls.
Yeah, you do
I'm going to the
HGH for a little bit, so you look 30 at 50, and then you get super into kayaking.
Do you want to see what she looks like? I can give you her name.
We
I mean,
do.
why don't you show us on the screen? Why don't you show Dave and I on the screen?
What do you mean? Can't I just like chat like the name for Christina bring it
Oh,
up?
Sure. Yeah. That works
Yeah.
even better.
Yeah.
And Christine can see who she's jealous of, because the entire time I've been watching
Oh,
Christine's
this is
face,
not.
she's
This
like,
nothing about this
cool.
is.
Cool.
That is a
You
fake
wanna-
smile at the moment.
Yeah, she's like, I'm so happy for your health.
I love that
This
hot girls
lady-
just want to go travel with you all over the country.
You're making this a hot girl thing. This is a girl.
Also,
who's just
Christine, if this lady spends any time in the water, she's snapping your neck like a baby bird.
Yeah. She's probably got the body of tiny Zeus Lister once you meet her.
You go, oh, cool. I always wanted to know a woman that could power clean more than I could.
it looks like
Just
she's on a
steals
weight
your
loss
gold
journey.
chain and your kayak.
She's on a
Yeah.
she's on a weight loss journey herself, and she, I guess, believes that she can help me.
And she's a
And,
coach. She is
It's kind
a
of
coach.
rude.
She's a coach.
Like,
I
hey,
help
you
you.
look like you need help losing weight.
They're not wrong.
Well,
Damn, dude, she's like Drago.
see? Yeah,
this,
there's
is,
no
Christine,
way.
this isn't a sex thing, Christine, for sure.
Yeah,
Unless
she's probably
Jay's
going to
in
bring her partner.
Yeah, he's like, hey, what's up, man? I'm going to spot you. And you're like, I'm sorry, Troy. I don't want you here right now.
No.
I thought this was a different thing.
You can call me Athens.
Yeah. Actually, what you're going to notice is your latissimus dorsides are locking up, so you're not going to get enough paddle to water. If you really want to compete, if you want to compete with Brown, you're going to have to. Their paddles really get in there. Rowing for par.
I can pick up a chair with these glutes.
Yeah. You want to watch me snap a walnut in between my quad muscles?
Damn,
I'll put them
dude,
all
that's
over
like,
a salad for you.
Dude, get jacked.
Yeah, this girl's.
I feel like she would be cruel.
Like
think?
mean to you while you're rowing?
Yeah, only while you're rowing. I mean, afterwards, maybe she's nice, but during it, I think there's going to be a lot of abuse.
I don't know. That's a weird
calling me
though.
fat and stuff. You think calling me fat and stuff?
Yeah, she's
I
like,
don't
come
know.
on,
She's got
tits. Come on, you better fucking move it.
Because that'll
Is
make
it
me
an
come way
Eeyore
quicker.
costume?
That'll make
She's
me
got an
come way
Eeyore
quicker if
costume.
she yells at me.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You're
the
so
Eeyore
fat.
costume
You're so
will
fat.
make me come.
Yeah, fat. Call me fat again, you bitch.
Jay's rowing and he goes, spit on it. I don't think that's the point of this.
Spit on it.
I don't think I should do that as your trainer. And you go, no.
Chrissy's like, "Where's Jay?" And he goes, "He's rowing again.
Yeah.
This guy can't
Dude,
stop
you-
rowing."
You start
She's
using
making
rowing.
you eat cookies and spit them out on every stroke.
Chew, chew, spit. Chew,
Spit
chew,
it out.
spit, piggy.
Make a slop bucket.
Oh, I want you to make your slop bucket, then we're going to pour it out together. We're going to flush it down the toilet, aren't we? Dude, Jay starts using, like, rowing terms. You know what I mean? Like, he, like,
Oh,
gets
yeah.
Yeah,
super
just on
into it.
accident, just nautical stuff.
Yeah, he goes, oh,
Yeah.
man.
I starts on.
You
He
guys
goes,
ever
"Yeah."
seen the water first thing in the morning?
He goes, "Dude, fucking wind's coming in at 20 knots out there."
I come up and he's telling a story. He goes, so right, I'm bow side, right? And I got my brain half in the water. And I look back and I go, there's no way we're catching up.
And I'm like, I'm getting ready to capsize here. So
Right? Now,
The
again,
storm was wild. We had a net full of shrimp. I'm sorry, what?
yeah, he goes, I look down, my heel restraints are locked. And then I look over and I realize my makin's not chopping the water that it needs to.
yeah, my bow's starting to tip. The sternum. The sternum's going all over the place, throwing people around.
You would not
He goes,
believe how inaccurate the rowing in Amistad was.
Yeah, dude, first off, no one does that. Their looms would have shattered on the way over here. That's
Would have
ocean
taken
water.
him 9 years to get there with that stroke.
Yeah.
They'd all
He
been
goes-
dead. Scurvy.
He goes, the rigging was off. And we're not talking about a quad. We're talking about riding in a real skate boat.
Dan's looking up terms.
Yeah, all terms, dude. I was just looking at terms too, so they can get off.
I'm like, how come he knows so much? What's his part?
I go, sorry, I'm in my fixed seat, and I'm looking back. I love Jake killing the
just been
energy of the
projecting
conversation
the
with
last
row
10
terms.
He goes,
Christine's
and,
on board.
He goes, Tommy's back there running anchor. Like if people will
Yeah,
do.
but you know how like when your friends date somebody and they get into something that they weren't into and they just start talking about it to you,
Oh, my
like they've
fuck.
always been into it, and you're like, shut up,
Oh,
liar.
Yeah, you're like, please stop.
Yeah, stop. You're not into it. You just got into this. You just got into it.
Like, I would have known if you built oak tables.
Yeah. Oh God.
All of a sudden he goes, I'll tell you what, man, what's really soothing is just refinishing antiques and selling them back. Like it's really
God.
just the turnaround on it. Just I don't know, somebody it's like it's fulfilling.
He goes, I know you guys, you probably have a bad rap about antiquing, but going out there and finding old stuff can actually be pretty fun. And,
Cathartic? It's cathartic?
I've really seen what my life, there's really a lot of fun stuff that you can find that people are just, give away that are beautiful antiques.
There's no history in IKEA. Think about it.
Yeah.
There's no story.
Oh, West Elm was made in a factory.
Yeah.
That counts for nothing.
There's no story from that whisk at IKEA, but the whisk in that clearance bucket on that lady's lawn. Well, that's got a story.
Dude, if
75 different people licking it.
if I take you to Sandra's Treasures, you're going to see stuff that wasn't made for Costco. It's not Kirkland. We're talking about real end tables.
We're talking
Lewis,
about upstate New York barnwood. Have you ever felt?
I'm talking about recrafted beechwood into a delicious coffee table that's over 80 years old.
can I tell you something? I'm bummed.
Kayak coffee book.
I'm bummed that I'm a size that can't possibly go into shop at a thrift store. I've always wanted to be a size that can do it. However, whenever I see somebody and they're wearing something and they go, "I got this at a thrift shop," I'm like, "You're a scuzz animal, and you should get your life together because why are you wearing some stranger's old clothes, you piece of shit?" Lewis is currently wearing a thrift store jacket. They got him for a costume and he liked it, so he's wearing it. I'm like, dude, what the fuck happened? First of all, it's a corduroy wool neck coat that I'm like, so nothing good happens as much. That's only for people to stalk or serial kill.
Yeah, they found that on a dead mobster.
That's or that's someone that has to close it with their hand around a barrel fire, where they're just like, all right, here we go.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, he's got the coat of a fucking bum doo-wopper.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to wear anything where someone's had emotions. You know, like emotions or fucking.
It smells like burnt newspapers.
You go, oh my god, I was wearing that shirt when I found my son had passed. You're like, okay. Well, I was
just a guy who had warm, buttery pipes until he discovered blue magic in the 70s.
Yeah. He's like, oh man, that was when everything went downhill. When the nose opened up, so did the wallet.
Made me feel like Jesus, it did.
Oh, I was floating 10 feet high. Anyways, that was the jacket I sold when your mother caught me sleeping with a friend. You're like, oh, Jesus.
Could the jacket you wear all winter one year, Dan, be a jacket that somebody had to bring into that thrift store so they could pay their gas bill?
Yeah, well, they're like, it's either sucking dick for crack or giving you guys this jacket. So
yeah, and he goes, did they suck any dicks before they realized they didn't want to do it that way? And they do it in this jacket?
Yeah, that is so fucking funny.
Dave, you owned anything from a thrift store?
I own a couple. I do own one ridiculous jacket. It's leather that has a giant fur collar on it that I bought in Las Vegas, and I put it on, and everybody with me, I was with Brant Tobler. I don't know if you know him. He's like, there's no reason you shouldn't buy that. It's made just for you. Like, whoever wore it. It was like, it looked like Pesci's from, like...
Yeah.
And I wore it one time, which was last week, and I put my hand in the pocket, and it was just all cigarette butts.
Yeah. That is so fucking funny.
They had been
so
lowered, but it was still pretty gross.
And
it was a brand that I'm pretty sure isn't around anymore because I didn't recognize it.
So I have like my dad's old 80s 49ers jacket. I have like the one of the shiny ones or whatever. It still smells like cigarettes. And as a gift one year, someone found that similar jacket but at a thrift store, and they gave it to me like, it's pretty awesome, right? And I was like, well, I have my dad's jacket. And they're like, yeah, but this one's like a size larger, so you can wear it. You're like, yeah, I don't want to wear it. It's someone else's jacket from the 80s. It's weird,
man.
It's weird. He goes, it's like the stepdad of jackets. I'm like, I don't want to wear it.
It goes, Jerry Rice, autographed inside the sleeve. And he goes, and then some kid had to sell it to some fucking store. Just take it. I don't care.
Or he grew up and fell out of love with the 49ers. Like, that's even sadder. He's like, I don't want to root on this team anymore. Like,
I have a friend who will only shop at those places, and I asked him about it, and he's like, I don't know, I just don't need any of that first-hand shit. And I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, you're not first-hand better than anybody. Shit. It's an exact quote. His name's Sebastian Oberst. Maybe he's listening.
You know, when I was...
I don't need that first-hand shit?
Yeah, you're not better than anyone. You're worse than everybody.
Way young in comedy for me. I took I had an Iverson jersey and a Jerry Stackhouse jersey.
And
both of them signed. And early in comedy, for gas money to get up back and forth to New York, I sold them to like a place. They got me good too. I mean, granted, this is like, Iverson. No, he was already like the shit in Stackhouse, so it was like it was a bad sale. Probably $40 a piece, maybe.
Oh, that's too hard to hear.
I mean, they were replica jerseys though, so I mean, it's not crazy, but still, you probably could have got $100 for each. for something that costs like $30 or whatever, for sure.
I tried to steal the Red Wings.
Hang on, no, it's happening. We're all.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. We should probably take a break here and do our commercials because the video is all wonky for some reason. So that's why everyone's.
Oh, we got to catch up the video. So yeah, because it also looks like we're just being passively aggressively rude to each other.
Yeah, it does. Everyone's like stop talking all at the same time, and then.
There you go. Oh, here's Jay telling the stories about his jerseys again.
Jay and his old stupid stories. We're hanging out with Dave Landau from the Cumia Show and a fair one on the Compound Media Network. And you can also check out his album Nimble Fingers wherever you listen. Some dates coming up live: Kansas City, Royal Oaks, Michigan, and Las Vegas. For tickets and all their tour dates, go to davelandau.com, Landau. davelandau.com. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
$7.95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J Oakerson. We are joined by Dave Landau, whose album Nimble Fingers is available wherever you listen. So go check it out. It's fucking hilarious.
Keep talking that shit, Dan. I'm gonna yank you. That's what rowers do. I'm gonna yank you. You want to get yanked?
Come get me, dude. Try to pop my arms out of my sockets.
Tug your ass.
You're
coming in the drink, buddy. You're coming in the drink.
Dude, I live in the water.
I want to get back to we had the burner accounts.
Sure.
Which we were saying before. I wish I just had the time or give a shit, because I do see the fun of making a burner account to just go defend myself wildly on things. Just be like, I don't know what you're talking about. That guy is so great. I heard that guy actually went into a burning building, an orphanage, and saved like 5 kids that would be dead right now.
Yeah.
And then I heard he adopted all 5 of them. He doesn't like to talk about it because that's not what he did it for.
Yeah, he saved my sons, but that's cool. Call him what you want. But that's
cool that you have a problem with his jokes.
He gave both his kidneys, and he's living off a synthetic one.
Yeah.
My 2 twin boys.
I would use my burner account to bury my friends. You know, I'd be like, well, it's not like Justin Silver when he says he's going to do something and does it. And you're like, wait. And Justin's like, how did that guy know I didn't show up to Providence?
He goes, I don't know, man. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah,
just give your
I've
friends
thought
fucking
about,
shit.
I can't even use my regular one. People tell me to do that, to like get another one to look at people that have blocked you. It's like, why would I want to keep fueling that? That's why I didn't. That's why I stopped looking.
I also
it was bumming me out. I didn't want to do it.
Whoever, I'm happy to see anyone who's blocked me is blocked me. That's absolutely fine with me. Like, but it's more for just that. I just want to make the myth of me through some other lunatic's made up eyes. Do you know what I mean? Like, this guy's fucking amazing. First of all, he won strongest guy in Manhattan 3 years in a row. And you're like, strong? And he goes, no, that like you mean like the Mr. whatever thing?
Yeah, you go, Mr.
No, that was sanctioned. I'm just talking about he's just the strongest. It was the strongest guy in New York contest.
First off, Jay is 3-time Mr. Deadlift of Philadelphia. Everyone knows that.
Captain Curls? Oh, yeah,
dude.
He's here. He's from around here.
He's the quad king of Delco. Don't even fucking come with him, dude.
I'll tell you what.
Why do you think he wears those gloves? It's to cover the calluses.
Totally, dude. From banging out
them
upright
carrying
rows.
chalk around in his pocket. He had to fucking he had to keep the gloves on.
You're for weightlifting, friend.
Let me tell you, I'll take you Jersey City to the fucking Chelsea Piers in 4 strokes, dude. Fucking 4 cranks.
Oh, you're talking
Fire
about rowing
across that.
now.
Oh, but
I go, dude, Jay comes off the East River right to the show. Sometimes he doesn't shower. He smells like aluminum.
He said he was going to do it in 4, did it in 2.5.
Yeah.
Halfway in, we hit dirt.
I heard a rumor
so talk shit if you
world.
want. So talk shit. So yeah, okay. So maybe he wrote a bit of a racy joke. Okay, but it's not going to take away his accomplishments.
Oh, you didn't like his trans joke? Well, guess what? He set the world record in the fucking 300. I don't even know if that's a thing.
He paid for the first trans surgery. I don't know if you knew that.
That's all right. I don't know if you know this, but the J. Oakerson Center in Trinidad, Colorado is where a majority of trans surgeries happened before 1998. So
do you guys know, through quarantine, he actually funded Special Olympics and kept them afloat so they're able to come back.
But
They were going to fold. They were going to fold. They were going to fold.
He wanted the Kennedys to look good. He, you know what? Before the internet, if you wanted to have a burner account, you just had to wear sunglasses and a hat and go sit in the back of a room and be like, "Dan Soder's pretty cool."
Just walk up to your friends in a fake mustache.
You know who's rad? Your friend Jay.
Yeah, really cool guy.
Sorry, I'm just a random stranger. I just wanted to tell you, you seem like you got the coolest friends in the world, especially that Jay.
Did you just go in the bathroom and put on glasses? No.
This is. I'm not Jay. I'm Ray.
And then he leaves and comes back, and then he goes like, "Hey, I just saw a guy wearing a brown leather jacket. That guy seemed pretty cool. Did he talk to you guys at all? He was pretty nice."
Did you guys see that handsome guy in the sweater and the glasses and hat?
Do we have?
Yeah, he said you needed a hug.
Can we play the video of Patti LaBelle's son saying he's a gay black man who loves Trump? And the idea, Dan, is that this guy's saying, like, you think they ran and got him to say it was real to cover up the
I don't know.
idea that
Now
he
it's
did
like
himself.
spinning. Now Christine thinks like it actually might be the guy.
I'm not sure the video where he's actually talk shit. The only video I could find that's still accessible is the one that I already played. This now they're going through. I said this guy William picked up and said it's him, but the account's all suspended.
Why? Why is it suspended, you think?
I think because it was flagged as a fake account.
I think it's got to be his fake account, though, if it made that many waves.
Yeah, I don't know.
You think it's the actual politician's fake account?
I think it could be.
Yeah. I'm a gay black man.
Well,
maybe it's
Kevin
type
Durant...
2. Sorry.
Oh, type 2.
It's always been an enemy of Patti LaBelle.
Yeah, she goes, you keep the beaties away from the internet and we'll be okay.
Yeah, her and B.B. King started doing those commercials and he disappeared shortly after.
Yeah, well, once Wilford Brimley fell, someone had to pick up the crown for the beaties.
How'd he die?
Skydiving?
You know, they didn't even say.
Yeah.
What was the thing
he just turned into a cake?
So the way people age, what was the thing they showed recently? Like, who's the same age right now as like Wilford Brimley was in Cocoon? Is like The Rock or something like that? Like somebody the same age.
Yeah, he's like 48 in the Cocoon.
Yeah, none of them were that old.
Like Wilford Brimley wasn't that old in Cocoon, and they played elderly with no makeup. And I forget whose age he was, but something where it's like it's the same age as like The Rock or something crazy like that. Like this is his.
That's smoking indoors, dude.
I wonder if he
was an indoor smoker.
Oh yeah.
No, but everyone can smoke inside.
Do you have
I think
Christine
he's a smoker?
Probably.
Yeah, I bet he's just in an urn, just filled with sugar.
Yeah. Dude, I bet his grandson uses it to sweeten his coffee.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, he goes, do we have Grandpa Wilford? Can I have some more Wilford in my coffee?
It's so funny watching people go through that. I watched the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing last night. I did an Eddie Van Halen tribute where they show him playing a bunch, and a cigarette attached to his guitar every single clip, pretty much. And they still go, well, yeah, he got the cancer from his mouth. Like he got the cancer from having a pick in his mouth, and it's like it probably had something to do with those cigarettes.
No, they cut out part of his tongue like 20 years ago. It wasn't from the pick. He just rocked so hard that tumors formed.
Yeah,
dude.
A pick. That's such a great thing. We lost your video, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I'm coming back in. You know what confuses cells? Rock and roll music, and then they turn to cancer.
Have you heard the solo in Panama? That'll give anybody some extra cells.
But wasn't
that
it
gave him a tumor in his lymph nodes?
David Bowie, I don't know if David Bowie ever tuned it up to smoking, but they showed him a bunch of interviews with him and T-Rex where like he is completely also like, smoking every single thing inside. And you're like, yeah, it's got to be that.
Yeah, dude, that's what
they're always like it's something else. It's like, no, that's from eating Iman's weird iron-filled pussy, and then I had to.
Yeah.
It gave me throat cancer.
Yeah, I have a feeling Michael
just admit
Douglas
they're
was a
ripping butts.
cigar guy.
Yeah, Michael Douglas. Didn't he try to blame it on pussy? He was like,
Yeah.
too much pussy.
He said he sucked it right out of Catherine Zeta-Jones' pussy.
Yeah, of all the
You know
people
he
you
said
could get
that
it
away from her. You know he said that away from her and then had to go home and she was like, hey, so You're telling people my pussy gave you cancer. He's like,
And then she's coming over to hit him in the face, and he pushes the laser things, and then she has to do the whole fucking.
She does it all fast, and Sean Connery's blind, and he's like, I don't like to watch. I like to know what's happening.
He just comes home to a dead rabbit.
Yeah, just in a pot on the stove, and he's like, "Oh, I get it. We're doing things."
Goes,
Okay, so is this the game? Is that what we're going to find out?
We're doing all the movies now.
It's a dead cat.
Do I have to go find a jewel in the Nile? What are we doing here?
So are we doing all of them? Are we going to do all?
Because I could slick my hair back and be a real prick. I'll Gordon Gekko the fuck out of everybody right now.
Is this the game?
Yeah. Is this going to end with Sean Penn telling me he's my brother and this was a present? What is
You're
this?
a puppet?
Spoiler alert, Dan. Some of us didn't see the game. Well, I guess no
Well,
reason
sorry.
now.
Sorry,
Sean Penn's his
Blockbuster was all
brother,
out
and
of
the
it.
whole thing was a game. Real nice.
Sorry that Blockbuster was out the night you tried to rent it.
Hang on, I'm canceling my Redbox subscription.
Dude, we got a story. Black Lucent is a story that there is there's a DVD place that's like trying to fight through the pandemic in it's a DVD rental chain, Family Video.
Yeah, I went there up until a week ago in Detroit.
Wait, so
Really?
Family Video was still there? Like you were going to it?
I was going to it, the one by me just shut down because I just go to the video store sometimes because I know it's going to go away permanently. So they've tried adding, vapes and selling weed and stuff, which I thought would have worked.
No.
Yeah, and it's still shut down because I wanted to bring my son to be like, this is a video store like I used to go to. Not that he cares, but it's just for my own
He goes,
nostalgia.
Dad, can we get CBD? And you go, maybe some Junior Mints. No
The
CBD.
Family Video, despite the name, they had to stay alive. I'm assuming from there's a porn section, correct?
Yes, there is, and there's always a very old man carrying 20 of them up to the counter.
Yeah, he doesn't
man.
understand how the internet works yet.
It never
sweet
changed
son
from
of a
the
bitch.
80s.
Yeah,
I think this is the actual one right by me.
I wouldn't fuck with that guy's rewind abilities. That guy on a V8, that guy is probably dangerous on a remote.
Oh, yeah. He can pause
not
it.
Damn. Tried to finish what
It's
streaming
crazy.
service. The pandemic has tried to finish what streaming services started years ago. Man, they really did. They hung in there after Blockbuster. I can't believe it.
Yeah, they're in the
exists.
Midwest and Great Lakes regions.
See,
They have
Detroit.
300 stores, dude.
It's
Yeah, and
still
they're,
good.
well, it's $1 for a video when you got to go on Amazon, and it's like $4.99.
Damn, I didn't think that they could price cut them like that.
What do
Yeah,
they
you
still
got it for
charge?
$1.
What do they still charge the store?
I don't know. That's
It's
a
like-
good point.
That's because it's $5 and a drive,
Yeah.
it's $5 and a responsibility of having to return something.
Yeah, you owe someone
that,
something.
that part sucks. That's when you have to bring
Oh
it
my
back.
lord!
Like when you go there, it's by a 7-Eleven and a pizza place, so it's wonderful. But when you got to drop it off, it's a task. It's actually really not, but it's a task for us living in 2020.
Yeah, where you're like, oh man, I gotta do something. Fuck this.
It's literally a minute from my house.
Oh man, and then just going in there and kind of like seeing. Do you go in there just to see what's out now?
Yeah, I will, or I'll go in there to get stuff like Pee-wee's Big Adventure or some stuff that won't be available necessarily on streaming. So I'll have to go get the DVD.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to show my kid, like, my kid loves old 80s movies for, like, Gremlins and Spaceballs and all that stuff. He's
That's
5.
great.
Yeah, so he's way more into that than any of the new stuff. Like, and he's really into, like, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers and stuff from, like, when we were kids.
Yeah.
So, and we go there because, yeah, some of the stuff just isn't available on, like, Disney Plus. They'll buy it and not put it out.
You're raising an old soul.
I'm forcing it.
We just have
You
some.
know what
We
I
have
love?
some prunes. We have prunes and watch our shows.
He goes,
Yeah.
Dad, I want to do my crossword before anything else today.
Yeah, let me just finish this Sudoku and then we can go up to the store.
Dad, don't even talk to me till I've had my coffee. Now
Please.
what?
He goes,
Now what?
honestly, you and Mom just nag. I'll be out front having a cigarette.
It's just smoking and unfiltered.
Yeah. He goes, you know, I love these Lucky Strikes. I smoked them in the war. And you go, excuse me?
Sorry about screaming last night. It's just I remember falling out of that copter.
Yeah. He goes, whenever I hear
Taking out
loud
half a
bangs.
Danang.
He goes, I'm right back in Hanoi anytime I hear a loud bang. So, anyways, what's for breakfast?
Yeah. If there's fireworks tonight, I'm going to be in the basement with the dog.
If I hear a book hit a floor, I might take you out with my hands.
I didn't learn judo to not die.
to not use it.
Did you just call me son?
Dude, let's set up some fucking burner accounts. Let's just go fucking build our name up on the internet.
I think so. I played you guys a video that was coming up. I just found there's a Vox article that just came out, and then I think this video is a little longer. It might be more of that information if you want to hear it.
My name is Dan Purdy, and I am indeed a gay black man. The message that you saw on Dean's Twitter was posted.
Why does he have the voice of a cartoon mole?
I don't know.
That's true.
He really does.
I don't really like to go in the dirt, but if I do, well, that's where they leave me alone.
It looks like they put a different face on top of another face.
Why, this is my friend Dan Purdy. He's in the magical forest with me. He's an armadillo.
I pulled this painting off the set of Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh.
I love
That actually,
it. It reminds me of
that looks like a paint. That looks like a painting that Bill Cosby or Heathcliff and Claire Huxtable overpaid for at
Yeah. I ripped off these two doctors in Manhattan.
Is that the painting at the end of Good Times?
Yeah.
It's his calling card he would leave.
Hey everyone, it's me, Dan Purdy.
It's just who you thought it was. Purdy turdy. I'm here to
If you were wondering
party.
if Cleveland was a real person, he is.
Yeah. It my only means the conveyance, but I do spoil him.
Yes,
I'm what you thought Hootie sounded like.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how it was posted, but I did send it to him because I had a problem with how people of my race and sexual persuasion are treating Donald Trump. I don't have a problem with Donald Trump on those levels, and I don't understand why so many pretend to. Donald Trump has never done anything to hurt me, either as a gay man or as a black man, nor has he done anything to hurt anybody in the 4 years that he's been in office, because he hasn't had time to. So what's the big deal? I sent that message to Dean. Dean accidentally posted it somehow, and that's the end of the story. No, he's not a sock puppet. No.
I mean, it's not like a deep fake, right?
Yeah. I don't
Yo, well, I hope this guy's on Cameo. So if
I'm
I
not-
get caught with my burner account, he can come on and say, he goes,
I'm Jay Oakerson.
I'm Flappy Doo, the count you saw that was talking all that mess about Jay Oakerson.
I'm the one that said that he's the coolest dude that ever hit the water with a paddle.
Now, y'all thought it was a bunch of hooey when he said it wasn't him. Well, it wasn't. It was me. So take that hooey and shove it up your hooey.
Got your shenanigans and hogwash going on. He gave both kidneys to a young boy.
I can't stand to watch people say that Jay Oakerson's not a good rower.
He's the best rower I've ever seen.
He's the best roller I know. Dave Landau, always a fucking pleasure to have you on the show, man. Thank you for doing this with us.
Oh, thank you for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Dave Landau, of course you can catch him on the Anthony Cumia Show and A Fair One, both on Compound Media. His album Nimble Fingers, wherever you listen. And you can catch him on tour with dates coming up in Kansas City, Royal Oaks, Michigan, and Las Vegas. For tickets and all other tour dates, go to davelandau.com.